Welcome to Introductory Anatomy and Physiology. I am Samuel Kisi. In this session, we'll consider Anatomical Terminologies Lesson 2. We'll continue with regional terms and regional names. At this point, we want to also describe structures within the abdominopelvic cavity. For easy identification by clinicians and anatomists, there are two major methods of identifying structures within the abdominopelvic cavity. Now, I would want to talk about two methods of identifying structures in the abdominopelvic cavity. Now, the very first one will just use a picture illustration. So we have the right upper quadrant, the left upper quadrant, the right lower quadrant, and then the left lower quadrant. So we see that there is a mid-sagittal line that passes through the umbilicus, and then there's also a transverse line that passes through the umbilicus, and that these two lines intersect to form the four quadrants that we just mentioned: the right upper quadrant, right lower quadrant, left upper quadrant, and then we know the left lower quadrant. So this is one method. The other method is made by two vertical lines that are drawn and then two transverse lines. So we have our two vertical lines, the mid clavicular lines that are drawn from the middle of the clavicle, and then we have our two transverse lines, the first one being the subcostal line and then the transtubercular line. But we would want to note that these four lines intersect to form the 9 regions of the abdominopelvic cavity. So we can mention these 9 regions as the right hypochondriac region, the right lumbar region, the right inguinal region, the left hypochondriac region, the left lumbar region, left inguinal region, the epigastric region, the umbilical region, and then the pubic region. Can you mention these regions again? Now, we want to consider at this point some regional terms of the body as we increase our vocabulary of anatomy. This would be your assignment to note all the terms of the various parts of the body. An example is the head, cephalic, the abdomen is abdominal, or your thigh is femoral, and others. This is the anterior view, and then we have the posterior view. So we have the occipital or the occiput, that is the back of the head. The ears are called orbit, and then the thigh is femoral. I encourage you to go through these regional terms on your own. Thank you for listening.